Hello there, and welcome to another POV video. And for this one, I'll be sharing with you my thoughts and my POV on the latest Sainsbury ad. It's the Sainsbury's Christmas advert. It's very controversial, and I personally didn't realize how huge and how controversial this particular commercial was until I've seen some stories on Facebook and Instagram this morning. And the first time I saw the ad, I just thought it was just a normal, Christmas advert from a supermarket. And as I've mentioned in my previous commentaries regarding McDonald's, Coca-Cola, and Disney Christmas ads, it's still about a family. The main focus of the ad is about family. But having read some of the comments from the people who have seen the ads, apparently there's a huge racism element that was present in the ad. And until it was actually brought up by these people, I personally didn't feel that way. I mean, I shop at Sainsbury's. I remember when I used to live in Newbury, and I used to work at Newbury as well. Sainsbury's was my go-to place to shop. When I was living in London at some point, at Southfields area, there is a Sainsbury convenience store very close to where I live, and I go there, and I've never seen or I've never associated Sainsbury's with racism or anything along the lines of that. And I've seen previous ads of Sainsbury's as well, the past Christmas ads, for example, or just some of their promotional ads during summer or winter or anything for that matter. And I don't see anything racist about it. It's funny how people have reacted on this part one of the three-part Christmas ad for Sainsbury's, and a lot of people commented and said that they will stop shopping at Sainsbury's, they will boycott Sainsbury's because the Sainsbury ad featured a black family. And the first thing that came into my mind is like, are they not allowed to spend Christmas? Are they not allowed to celebrate Christmas at all? I don't think the focus of the video should be about the color of the skin, and I don't think it should be about what type of nationality or who are these people portraying this, family celebration, family Christmas dinner in the commercial. It should be about, well, first and foremost, the products. It's about showcasing the Sainsbury products. And secondly, it's about the Christmas spirit. It's, reenacting and dramatizing what we do as a family during Christmas. We eat together. We spend some quality time together. We love our gravies with the turkey and things like that. I think those should be the main focus and not the color of the skin. I think it's ridiculous that we are actually having this conversation about Sainsbury's at Christmas ads because it's very pointless in my opinion. And it just goes to show that racism is everywhere. Racism is not just in the United States. It's very evident here in the UK as well. And I feel so bad and I feel terrible for Sainsbury's actually for actually getting this backlash from the people. I don't think they deserve it as an organization, firstly. And I think it's very immature for some people to react and say that they will not shop at Sainsbury's anymore because they feature a black family having Christmas dinner together. I mean, that's so silly. And I'm honestly, I was honestly very speechless upon hearing these comments because you don't usually hear these things and hear these racial commentaries around Christmas time. When you watch a Christmas advert, at least this is one point or one time of the year where we try to forget about these things and focus on the essence of this celebration. And but for some people, actually, it doesn't work like that. For some people, it's about the color of the skin, and that's really really frustrating, and that's sad. Again, my main concern here is how are we assessing this type of commercials, this type of advertisements? It's no longer about the product. It's no longer about the benefit that we're going to get from using or from buying that particular product or from using or buying that particular service. It's no longer about the brand identity. It's no longer about the message that we can get from that particular commercial. But people, some people tend to go off tangent and think about things that they shouldn't be thinking when it comes to evaluating TV commercials. They're looking at the actual people portraying the roles. I mean, that for me is something that you shouldn't be focusing on when you watch an ad. It's about the message. And again, it's very surprising that people will actually stop supporting a particular business just because they didn't feature a white person in their ad. And if you come to think of it, if you look at the part two, it was actually a white family. So I don't see any problem or any reason or any justification as to why some people are reacting so negatively about the family featured in the first part of the Christmas ad from Sainsbury's. And I think it's a lesson learned for all of us here in terms of how we look at things. And even if United Kingdom keeps on denying the fact that racism does not exist in this country, this is a very clear example that it still does. And it's not going to go away. I don't think it's going to go away. I think it's in the system already. It's part of the system. And the only way that we can work around it is how we try to interpret and ignore this kind of things. It's probably best to just ignore these people who are commenting and giving their controversial opinions about the ads, especially if it's not relevant, to the actual message that the ad is trying to give. And I think we should judge and we should assess the creativity and the resourcefulness used for that particular advertisement based on those merits, but not based on if they featured a white family or a black family. I think that those are very irrelevant. But anyway, yeah, I thought I'll just share with you what I think about this Sainsbury Christmas advert. I don't think that in general it's as emotive and it's as captivating as the Coca-Cola or the McDonald's advert, but still it's great that they were able to showcase different family Christmas traditions and how they can kind of incorporate their products and their brand within this specific family Christmas tradition. So well done on that note. But if you have any thoughts and opinions about the Sainsbury's Christmas adverts, please add them in the comment section down below. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can get all the latest updates. Thank you. Bye.